Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Toy Reviews. In this video, I'll be sharing with you from the Disney store, the Alice Tea Party playset. This was made in celebration for the 70th anniversary of the classic Walt Disney film. What's really cool about this set is that it comes with a lot of accessories. For one thing, it comes with Mad Hatter, which is pretty hard to find, and the birthday cake. You got the dormouse, the furniture, a lot of details. And we got the view from the top right up here. So we have this one side here. With Alice in Wonderland, you see a lot of this one gal that worked for the Walt Disney Animation Studio, Mary Blair. A lot of her stuff is like a lot of loud colors and just how they really blend in and work together. And you really see a lot of that in this film, especially in the concept art. She also worked on the Small World ride at Disneyland. And you really see her style when you compare the two. It's like, yes, that's from the same person. All right, so we have the back here. Let's take a closer look. So the teapots spin around. The lanterns. And look, the cake actually fits under Mad Hatter's hat, just like in the movie. So we got the Queen of Hearts here, in the silhouette. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, White Rabbit, Alice herself, Cheshire Cat, Mad Hatter, and this rabbit. And the other side, see just a sketch of Alice and the house that she grows out of. Let's start with Mad Hatter. Dormouse. It's kind of a snug fit right about here, so he stays perfectly just like that. And you just simply push back down if you want him back inside. Details on the teapot and the handle. It's very nice. All right, then we have Mad Hatter. The cake just comes right like that. You can balance it just like that. And there's a tab inside the hat. So you just slide it in and just set it right over, just like that. The unbirthday cake. The Mad Hatter is more restrictive. You can move his arms up and down and twist them around. But he just stands just like this. You can't turn his head or anything. We have the bent teaspoon here. Part of that funny scene when he's like 2 teaspoons of sugar and he's literally having 2 teaspoons. That's funny. I love the tea party scene in the movie. It's so funny. The actor that did the voice for Mad Hatter, they actually used the recording for the setup. So they did a lot of live action references, particularly back in the old days, to get some of the movements for the characters more realistically. So they had this scene set up so that way they can do the interaction, but it was more about the way the movements were, not what the voices were coming out to be. But when the actor, forgot his name right now, Ed something. Anyway, very funny guy. When he went back and did the same recording for the tea party scene, it wasn't as funny in the recording studio as it was during this live action reference scene. So they ended up using the scene for this instead because it was like way funnier. Let's see, yes, you can take this off. It's just being held together by rubber bands. Oh, look at that. He's got like buttons on the side of his shoes there. This mold they created is so much like how he looks in the movie. The rubber band was just holding the spoon to the cup. So this cup is glued to his hand, so it's non-removable. Next, Alice. If you look at her hand here, the position is just perfect for holding a cup of tea. You could just simply hold it down with a rubber band, which this comes with. See, look at that. Of course, details on the teacup. Now she is more posable. Her knees bend. She has these flat shoes. Her dress is sparkly. It's got flowers on it. Very pretty. Her elbows bend. Shoulders. Her hair is being held down with hairspray, so it's a little firm. It's just holding her waves in place. And her dress is removable if you want to switch out outfits. The apron is attached to the dress. This big old chair. Look how accurate that is. Got all the ridges in there. It's made of plastic. Look at that. One of my favorite lines in the scene is they keep handing her a cup of tea and then keep taking it away from her before she can even take a sip until, except for one time, they fill her one cup so full of sugar, she can't even drink out of it. And then she gets so mad. It's just so frustrated at the end, and they're like, oh, won't you have a nice cup of tea? And she just slams her hand down on the table and goes, have a cup of tea indeed. I just haven't the time. Stack of teacups. These are non-removable, as you can see. They all have details on them too. They have their own little saucer. Very cool. Love it. So much details. And then we have, just get a closer look at this. These bounce up and down when you turn it around. No, unfortunately, they don't make any musical sounds. The trees for the background, only one part is removable. You just set it right on the table if you just want to keep it all together. Just like that. The numbers on Mad Hatter's hat stand for the price of a hat back in those days. So 10 shillings and 6 pence. Later it became the date for Mad Hatter Day. Overall, this is a wonderful set. I mean, just look how cute this is. You can just, there's so many accessories. You can actually just keep it in the box for display if you'd like. This reminds me of the ride at Disneyland. since it's a dark ride. They got the designs right there showing up on the tablecloth. Look at that. You got the teapots. Very cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give that like button a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell button for notifications for every time I upload a new video. Comment down below what you think of this playset. It's a great little collector's item. It's also a great playset for kids too. And if you like my channel, I have a Patreon page. There's some rewards down there. I also have social media if you want to follow on any of those platforms. It's all in the video description down below. Take care, guys, and have a very, very merry unbirthday.